Hello and welcome to my channel Uniform Forces. When we used to study like in 8th, 9th or 10th classes, you must have heard about VIBGYOR. So that is an acronym for the colors in the rainbow. That is violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. Okay. So it becomes very easy when we do certain things like this acronym and we link some things to other things. So it makes our work easy. So today our video is about the mnemonics. Let me write it here. Mnemonics. So now before introducing it, let me give you a brief application of mnemonics. There are 5 lakes between Canada and US. You might be knowing all the 5 or 3 or 4 or none. Okay, but let me tell you that within this 5-letter word homes, all 5 lakes are covered, means the names of all 5 lakes is there within this word. So this is a perfect example of the mnemonics. Okay, so mnemonics, we can say that mnemonics are kind of tools which help you to remember large data set for a long period of time. Okay, like the preparation in the CAPF examination, UPSC civil service examination, SSC examination, in all these kind of examination we need to go through a lot of data. There is a lot of data which you need to I would say mug up or learn or remember for a long period of time, at least for a year. Okay, so here the mnemonics comes into the picture. So we can say that mnemonics are actually a kind of memory tricks. Okay, so today I am going to tell you that how you can use these tricks in what manners, and also some of the tricks, okay, which I have gathered from different sources and some I have made on my own. Okay, so like there is homes. So homes stands for Huro, Ontario, Michigan, Erie and Lake Superior. Okay, so these are the 5 lakes which US and Canada shares. ठीक है, ये हो गया. तो एक तरीका ये हो सकता है mnemonics का, that we actually take the initials of all words. ठीक है, हम initials लेंगे and then we just combine them, like in this case, or we can say the VIBGYOR case. So what we did is we just took the initials like violet, V is initial, then indigo I, B, green G, yellow Y, O orange and R for red. So we have just combined them and there is a word, and this may not happen with every word, but here why we are remembering this, because this is simple and this seems relevant and you can imagine it as well. So there are 3 things which you need to keep in mind while forming a mnemonics. You can make your own mnemonics. So that should be a simple one, like VIBGYOR. You have been remembering it since 7th or 8th class, I guess. After that, it should be relevant. So relevant in a sense that there are no complexities in this word. After that, imagination. So imagination, you can imagine like if you first see the image, in the notebook, then this will show that there is violet color, then indigo color, then blue color. So once you have seen the picture, then you can always imagine it in your mind. Okay, so this is the second thing. ठीक है, ये हो सकता है. After that, let me tell you the other kind of mnemonics, that is word mnemonic. This is another type. Okay, so under this, you use the initial letters to form a different kind of word. For example, there are 8 planets in our solar system: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, and so you take the initials of all these. Like for Mercury, there is letter M. For Venus, V. For Earth, there is E. Then for Mars, there is M. Okay, for Jupiter, there is J. For Saturn, there is S. For Uranus, there is U. And for last, Neptune, there is N. So now like it is making no sense if we remember this as a first type. where we just combine all the initials like M, V, E, M, J, S, U, N. That becomes, complex. You will not be able to recall it at later point of time. So now what we do is we use these initials and turn them into a different word. So for example, here with M, I can write my very educated mother just served us noodles. Now it becomes very easy. You just need to revise it for 2 or 3 times, and then it will all be in your mind. It will automatically come when you will recall it. So my very educated mother just served us noodles. Okay, so this is the word mnemonics for second type. Okay, now let me tell you some other things, like when we read civilization in history, so we say which metal came first and then next and then next. So for metals, which came first in the order, there is this CBI. So CBI, now again you have just combined the initials, and CBI is for copper, so sign is Cu. You can write it copper. Then B stands for bronze, so bronze. Then I, it's actually iron. So this is the order. At first the copper came, thereafter bronze, and after that iron came. Okay, so this is one mnemonics. These are not new things. We have been doing this for since our childhood, I think. Like when we used to recall like how many days are there in a month. So we used to do it on our knuckles. Like the one which is crest, it is showing the months with 31 days, and the troughs are showing 30 days. Okay, so we used to do like January, February, March, April, and so this is also one kind of mnemonics. Then there is Indus Valley civilization. Indus Valley civilization, and if we read the extent of Indus Valley civilization, like from where, what was its reach. So GPRS, G for Gujarat, then P for Punjab, then R for Rajasthan, and S for Sindh. So now it becomes easy. Okay, now if we come to geography, so as I told you that there are the Mediterranean Sea part is important, its neighboring countries. Then similarly for Black Sea and Caspian Sea. So if we see the Black Sea, for the countries surrounding Black Sea, so this is a kind of trick here. So B stands for Bulgaria, U stands for Ukraine, R for Russia, G for Georgia, R for Romania, and T for Turkey. So if you keep a map with you and you just try to put that trick here on the map and go through just the countries around it, so later on you will be able to recall those countries very easily, as compared to simply just mugging them up, because it will create a confusion in the examination. Let me tell you countries around Caspian Sea. Caspian Sea, so there are 2 tricks. One is krait. Krait is a species of snake, or second it can be tarik. Tarik, it's not Tariq, but sounding like a date. Okay, so Tariq. Now this K stands for Kazakhstan, then R for Russia, A for Azerbaijan, I for Iran, and T for Turkmenistan. Okay, so this is these are the neighboring countries of Caspian Sea. Now after this Caspian Sea, there is Horn of Africa. Horn of Africa. So when you see the African continent, so on its, I would say, northeastern part, there are 4 countries which make the Horn of Africa. Now the trick for this is seed. So where S stands for Somalia, famous for piracy, E, Ethiopia, again E is Eritrea, and D is Djibouti. This is for Horn of Africa. After this, now in I think 1984 or so, we started a program for missile development, which was called as Integrated Missile Development Program, Integrated Guided Missile Development Program. Okay, this program we started, and under it we decided to develop certain missiles. So these missiles are Patna. So Patna is again Prithvi, Agni, Trishul, then Nag, then this is Akash. Okay, so again it becomes very easy. Now you will be able to recall it at any point of time. Just say Patna and you will be able to recall all of them. So after this, now in the Buddhism, it can be applied anywhere. So when we read art and culture, there is Buddhism chapter, and there are certain kings who followed this Buddhism, who adopted Buddhism as their religion. So who all were they? So the way is Bapu ka Haath. Bapu ka Haath. So here B means Bimbisar. A means Ashoka. P means Prasanjit. Okay, U means Uday Sen. K-A, you take it as a one word. K-A means Kanishk. And then Haath means Harshvardhan. So you see again, very easy word, very easy set of words, or you can recall it very easily. After this, so now next is the SAARC countries. South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. Under it, there are 8 countries. So how will you remember them? By this trick. This is MBBS, Spain, whereas M stands for Maldives, B stands for Bangladesh, another B for Bhutan, S for Sri Lanka, and then P for Pakistan, A for Afghanistan, I for India, and N for Nepal. ठीक है, तो this is the next trick. Now another is in Jainism there are 3 principles, so you can remember just KFC. So KFC is right knowledge, right faith, and right conduct. These are the 3 principles of Jainism. Okay, now I have told you about the Great Lakes. Another important thing is, in polity, we see different schedules, but sometimes it becomes difficult to remember all the schedule in the order. Okay, so but there is a trick, and that trick is Tears of Old PM. Tears of Old PM. So these schedules are in the order. First is territory, second emolument, third affiliation and oath, fourth Rajya Sabha, then fifth is scheduled areas, then sixth is other scheduled areas, seventh federal provisions and the list, 8th official language, 9 land reforms, 10 defection, 11 panchayat, and 12 municipalities. So this is covering all the schedules of constitution. Okay, now we'll do the next. Now there is Red Sea, Red Sea between the Saudi Arabian countries and Iran, Iraq. Okay, so we need to remember like which all countries are surrounding this Red Sea. So the code is, or the trick is DESI. Okay, DESI, where D stands for Djibouti, E stands for Eritrea, S stands for Sudan. Then this S for Saudi Arabia. This E for Egypt. And this Y for Yemen. Okay. So if you remember just this code, then you will be able to recall all the countries. Then I told you about Mediterranean Sea. So it is important. Question was asked from here and it remains as in news. So around Mediterranean Sea, there are African countries. Means there are some African countries, some Asian countries, right? So for the African countries, the code is metal. Now this metal stands for Morocco, then Egypt, then this is Tunisia, A is for Algeria, and L for Libya, right? So it's easy. Then for Asian countries, the trick is C list. So here C stands for Cyprus, L for Lebanon, I for Israel, then S for Syria, and T for Turkey. Okay, again, it has solved our purpose. So some I have made on history, like revolt of 1857. So there were some leaders, there were some English officers who suppressed it. There were some locations where they took place. Okay, so you can make a certain, I would say certain sentences on your own, like कानपुर के नाना की कैप गिर गई. ठीक है. So maybe students who are from South India or Northeast, maybe they are not getting it because it's written in Hindi, but it is written Kanpur ke Nana ki cap gir gayi. Okay, now Kanpur is the place where Nana Sahib led the revolt, and this was suppressed by Campbell, Lord Campbell. Okay, so in this way you can form different sentences. Let me tell you one more. झांसी में रानी की रोज पूजा होती है. Okay, so this is for in Jhansi, Rani Lakshmibai led the revolt, and Rose, so I don't know his exact name, not used था या पता नहीं, ऐसा कुछ मतलब मिलता जुलता था शब्द, तो वो उसने ये सप्रेस किया था. ठीक है, तो ये लोकेशन है, ये लीडर हैं, और ये जिन्होंने सप्रेस किया था इस रिवोल्ट को ब्रिटिशर्स की तरफ से, ये वो हैं. तो इस तरीके से आप कर सकते हैं इसको कवर. एक और बता दूं मैं आपको, जैसे वॉरेन ने अपनी रिंग वेल्सली की सब्जी में डाल दी. ठीक है, तो अब क्या है, वॉरेन हेस्टिंग्स जो थे वो रिंग फेंसिंग की पॉलिसी लाए थे, एंड वेल्सली ब्रॉट सब्सिडरी अलायंस पॉलिसी, एंड देन डाल दी कैन ऑल्सो बी टेकन फॉर डलहौजीज doctrine lapse policy, lapse of doctrine of lapse policy. Okay, so this is Wellesley की सब्जी, then डाल मतलब Dalhousie for doctrine of lapse. So I hope you have got an idea what are mnemonics and how you can use them. Do use them in your preparation. I have like used them and they have helped me in the examination. Okay, so you can also try on your own. You can make certain kind of rhymes, you can imagine things, you can draw some little pictures to remember things, and this way you can remember for a longer period of time. Okay, so that's it for today. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.